In this talk, I briefly review the three models we have covered in this course and talk a little bit about the individual psychology construct of Gemeinschaftsgefühl. I have posted the comparison table that I ended last week's talk with. The forum topic for this week is your formulation of your model of wellness. What do you see as critical elements, domains, or dimensions for your model, and how would you assess these elements in your clients? The recommended readings for this week include a review of assessment and measurement strategies for wellness and an anthropological ecosystemic approach to health, well-being, and wellness. This is a reminder of the history of the concept of wellness and the various approaches to healing across time and across various cultures. Do you remember Asclepius and his snake-entwined staff? Here is the influential definition of health from the World Health Organization. And this is the definition of wellness that evolved out of a group of individual psychology researchers. In his excellent review of measures of wellness, Bart and his colleagues define wellness, in part, by contrasting it with the concepts of well-being and with quality of life. They describe well-being as the balance point between a person's resources and the challenges they face. Thus, well-being is a step towards wellness and perhaps a prerequisite, but wellness is a larger concept because one can be in a state of well-being but not wellness. This suggests that a high level of wellness requires the availability of adequate psychological, social, and physical resources. The other contrasting concept that Dunn uses is quality of life, which is a subjective evaluation of one's health and functioning in several domains despite a given diagnosis. This focuses on the notion that the concept of wellness implies the absence of disease and diagnosis. The SAMHSA model has 8 dimensions. The National Wellness Institute model has 6 dimensions. The 5-factor indivisible self model is being widely used in research and practice. The 5F Well Inventory is the most validated wellness assessment tool available and is considered the gold standard of evidence-based wellness measurement. This 5-factor model has the advantage of an empirical foundation and of considerable research and application. The indivisible self 4-dimensional model is built on the mind, body, spirit triad and a relational factor. It has not been used by many writers or researchers, and the 4F Well inventory does not appear to be publicly available. The construct of Gemeinschaftsgefühl has multiple translations in the individual psychology literature. Social interest is the most common, but other translations include community feeling, social feeling, and humanistic identification. For Griffith and Powers, the key parts of the construct are an individual's awareness of belonging in the human community and cosmos, and an understanding of his or her responsibility for their impact on the community. I think of it as the ability to engage with others in an equal and respectful style. GSG is the index of mental health in individual psychology, and a lack of GSG is always due to increased inferiority feelings in the person.